If you think that earning more money is the key to getting rich, I'm going to be very blunt. You're playing the wrong game. Millionaires don't just have bigger bank accounts, they live in a completely different psychological reality. And in the next few minutes, I will show you exactly how to uninstall this outdated, buggy software in your brain and install their mindset instead. Let's be real. You work hard, you're smart, you're driven, and you're probably making a decent living. But when you look at your life at the end of the month, there's this frustrating gap between the money you have and the freedom you want. It feels like you're on a treadmill, running faster, sweating harder, just to stay in the exact same sport. Maybe you see other people breaking free and you can't help but wonder if they got a secret manual that you didn't. I know that feeling because I lived it. For years, I did everything I was supposed to do. I climbed the ladder, got the raises, and watched my salary go up. But my wealth, it was flatlining. I was just leading a slightly fancier version of a paycheck to paycheck life. It wasn't until I stopped obsessing over the mechanics of money and started digging into the psychology of it that everything flipped. I realized wealth isn't something you chase, it's something you become. The secret wasn't in my budget, it was between my ears. So today, I'm handing you the manual. We're going to skip the fluffy surface level advice and get straight to your mental operating system. And I'm going to walk you through 3 psychological shifts that separate the wealthy from everyone else. This isn't about cutting ladders. This is about rewiring your brain to see, attract, and grow money in a way you never thought possible. First things first, you have what you might call a financial blueprint running in your subconscious. Think of it as your default settings for money. This programming was largely set when you were a kid, shaped by your family, your community, and your earliest experiences with money. It's often said that our subconscious mind drives a huge portion of daily decisions, which means you're likely making choices about money on autopilot. Did you grow up hearing things like money doesn't grow in trees or rich people are evil? Well, these aren't just harmless sayings, they are lines of code. They install a program that can make you believe money is scarce, difficult, or even a little bit evil. This programming creates what some call a financial thermostat, a subconscious comfort zone for how much wealth you feel you deserve. And if you suddenly get more money than your thermostat is set for, your subconscious mind will find creative ways to get you back to what feels normal. This is why a startling number of lottery winners end up broke. While the numbers vary, some studies show a significant percentage lose it all within just a few years. Their thermostat is set for, let's say, $50,000 a year. And when $10 million lands in the lab, the internal system freaks out. It triggers an overwhelming urge to get rid of all that cash through wild spendings and bad decisions, all to get back to the financial temperature that feels safe. My thermostat was set to comfortable but capped. I was proud of my salary, but I could never seem to build real wealth beyond it. And every time I got a bonus, a surprise expense would conveniently pop up. And when I tried to launch a side hustle, well, I'd procrastinate until the chance was gone. My subconscious was protecting my identity as a hardworking employee, not a wealthy person. And the first step is to grab the controls and set a new temperature. Millionaires don't just hope for more money. They decide they're worthy of it and convince their subconscious to get on board. They do it through relentless mental rehearsal, using tools like affirmations and visualization, not as wishful thinking, but as programming tools. And by repeatedly telling yourself, I'm wealthy, you begin to override the old limiting beliefs. Your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between reality and a vividly imagined experience. And when you install a new belief, well, you remove the root cause of self-sabotage. The second mental shift is learning to fall in love with consistency over excitement. Our culture is obsessed with a big break, the overnight success, the viral hit. This creates what I call opportunity FOMO, where people jump from one shiny object to the next, convinced the next thing will be the one. They start a dropshipping store, then a YouTube channel, then double in crypto, and never sticking with anything long enough to see real results. This mindset is the absolute enemy of wealth. Millionaires know that fortunes aren't built on novelty, they are built on consistency. It's about finding a solid path and walking it with relentless, almost boring repetition. Think about it. McDonald's isn't launching a brand new menu every week. Coca-Cola isn't changing its core formula. They master the boring work of systems, distributions, and marketing. They build machines that do the same thing over and over, just better and more efficiently each time. It's like planting a tree. You don't plant a seed, dig it up every other day to check on it, get impatient, and then go plant a different seed somewhere else. You plant one seed in good soil and commit to the unglamorous work of watering it every single day. For a while, it looks like nothing's happening. It's slow, it's boring. But one day you look up and realize you have a massive tree that provides fruit for years. Your consistent actions compound into an incredible result. When I was stuck, I was addicted to the thrill of the new. If a project started to feel like a grind, I figured it was the wrong path. But my breakthrough came when I committed to one business model and focused on the boring stuff, refining my process, systemizing my work, and creating content on a very strict schedule. It wasn't glamorous, trust me, but my income didn't just grow, it stabilized, it became predictable. I had built a system, not a series of lottery tickets. Many of the world's most successful investors didn't make their fortunes by chasing high-risk gambles. They achieved it through the simple, consistent habit of investing regularly over time. This is a huge mental shift. It's about learning to find joy not in the fleeting rush of a new idea, but in a deep satisfaction of mastery and the powerful results that come from it. This final mindset shift is the most powerful and to many the most paradoxical. To get rich, you must first become wealthy. Now that sounds like a riddle, but it's the absolute core of the millionaire mindset. Rich is an external number in your bank account. Wealthy is an internal identity, and you simply cannot sustain an external reality that doesn't match your internal identity. Most people operate on a have, do, be model. You think, when I have more money, then I'll do the things wealthy people do, and then I will be wealthy. The millionaire mindset flips it completely. It's be, do, have. You must first become a wealthy person in your mind. You embody that identity. From that state of being, you will naturally start to do the things a wealthy person does. And as a natural result of those actions, you will have the wealth you desire. Embodying your wealthy identity means you stop waiting for your bank account to give you permission to feel abundant. You start making decisions from perspective of a person you're becoming. This doesn't mean being reckless. The wealthy version of you isn't full. They're strategic and responsible, but they operate from a place of abundance, not lack. So when you face a decision, instead of asking, can I afford this? Ask, does this align with the life I'm building? Is this a move my future self would thank me for? You might hesitate on a course that could triple your income because of the upfront cost. The wealthy you sees it an investment with a massive potential return. You might stay in a job you hate because it feels safe, but the wealthy you knows your time and energy are the most valuable assets, and they would never waste them on something that drains them. So, how do you start being this person right now? Here's one simple actionable step. I call it the 5-minute mindset shift. Tonight, right as you're about to fall asleep, there is a powerful window where your mind is incredibly receptive. For just 5 minutes, I want you to vividly imagine your life as the wealthy person you're becoming. Don't just think about the money, feel it. What does it feel like to wake up without financial anxiety? Feel the peace, the freedom, the security. What conversations are you having? Imagine telling your family you're taking them on that dream vacation. Hear the excitement. What are you doing with your day? Well, perhaps picture yourself working on a project because you love it, not because you need to. Engage all your senses. What do you see? What do you hear? What do you smell? The key is to feel the emotions of that reality: gratitude, joy, ease, certainty in your body right now. By doing this every night, you are impressing this new identity into your subconscious. You are training it to accept wealth as the new normal, and your subconscious will start to spot opportunities and guide your actions to make that imagined reality your actual reality. The barrier to wealth isn't a lack of hard work or a tough economy. It's a psychological wall built from old, outdated programming. Millionaires aren't a different breed of people. They're just installed a different operating system, one built on worthiness, consistency, and a powerful sense of identity. You don't have to earn more to get started. You just have to become more. You have the power to delete the old programming of scarcity and fear. You have the ability to install a new reality of abundance and freedom. The choice starts now in your mind. And if you're ready to make that choice, make sure to subscribe to this channel for more guidance on this journey. And to take the very first step, go to the comments right now and write "I'm wealthy." It's not just a comment, it's a command. It's the beginning of everything. And I will see you next on this video right here.